Good day and welcome to the World Shootout 2013 winning ceremony. This is the third year in a row that the World Shootout competition takes place worldwide. This year again, the World Shootout hosted hundreds of amateur and professional photographers from many different countries across the world, competing each other for incredibly worthy prizes. Thousands of stunning and diverse images were submitted to the competition, introducing about anything between the proud hammerhead sharks in Cocos Island, the endless coral reef gardens of Papua New Guinea, and the frozen secrets hidden underneath the Alaska ice. World Shootout 2013 has the honor to be driven by Fish and Fins in Palau, MV Fabrina in Papua New Guinea, Einen, Dairon, Nauticam, the Israeli Diving Authority, Loloata Resort in Papua New Guinea, Bliss Hotel and Big Blue Divers in Seychelles, Sea Life, Subgear, the Cyprus Tourism Organization, Walindi Plantation Resort in Papua New Guinea, Swahili Divers in Zanzibar, Maris, Blue Rush Divers in South Africa, Listening Island Resort in Papua New Guinea, Divros and Manta Ray Bay in Yap. Our dear and hard-working team of judges included Mr. Ronnie Sofer from Israel, Mr. Shlomo Cohen from Israel, Mrs. Jane Morgan from United Kingdom, Mr. Alberto Mura Pelliconi from Italy, and Mr. Tony Malmquist from Sweden. The video jury panel included Mr. Christian Patron from France, Mr. Osko Pukila from Finland, and Mrs. Ingrid Riera from Spain. And without any further delays, we move on to the awards. Images of the World. Photographers taking part in the Images of the World competition were asked to submit their best and most impressive underwater images and video clips taken anytime and anywhere in the world. Best Recs of the World category, black and white. First prize is a $2,000 check, courtesy of the Cyprus Tourism Organization. Second prize is an 8-night full-board diving holiday, including 7 diving days in a beachfront bungalow for one person at the Walindi Plantation Resort, Papua New Guinea, courtesy of Walindi. Third prize is a 10-day diving holiday vacation in Zanzibar for one person, including full-board accommodation and 7 diving days, courtesy of Swahili Divers. And the nominees are and the winners are the Sharks category. First prize is $4,000 worth of Nauticam products and accessories, which can be customized according to the photographer's needs, courtesy of Nauticam. Second prize is a Tiger Shark Adventure, 7 nights and 5 diving days at Blue Rush, South Africa, including accommodation and dives, courtesy of Blue Rush. Third prize is a DRP Series housing for a variety of DSLR cameras, courtesy of Divros. And the nominees are and the winners are The video clip category. First prize is a $2,000 check. Second prize is Adobe Photoshop Lightroom 5, courtesy of Adobe. Third prize is an Instinct Regulator 12S and a Pac Pro computer, courtesy of Maris. And the nominees are
We need another, and a wiser, and perhaps a more mystical concept of animals. Remote from universal nature and living by complicated artifice, man in civilization surveys the creature through the glass of his knowledge and sees thereby a feather magnified and the whole image in distortion. We patronize them for their incompleteness, for their tragic fate of having taken form so far below ourselves. And therein we err, and greatly err. For the animal shall not be measured by man. In a world older and more complete than ours, they move finished and complete, gifted with extensions of the senses we have lost or never attain, living by voices we shall never hear. They are not brethren, they are not underlings, they are other nations caught with ourselves in the net of life and time, fellow prisoners of the splendor and travail of the earth.
I've always had a love for the ocean. It goes back to when I was a child and I used to spend hours swimming in the sea. I almost drowned twice. The ocean fascinated me and I wanted to know what lay beneath its surface. I think if I couldn't live close to the ocean like I do and see it every day, I think something inside me would die. Of all the ocean creatures that I've discovered underwater, it's the sharks that have fascinated me the most. I've been diving with sharks for over 15 years now, and I swim with sharks for many reasons. Firstly, I swim with them because I want to show people that the perception they have of sharks is totally wrong. These aren't monster man-eaters looking for people to eat, but rather incredibly beautiful animals that deserve our respect, our admiration, and most of all, our protection. I was also once afraid of sharks because I believed the media's portrayal of them. I was so afraid of them that my dive buddies nicknamed me Shark Bait. Our greatest mistake has been to assume that we are superior to all other life and disconnect ourselves from nature, forgetting that we are in fact part of nature, and that when we harm other life, we harm ourselves. Because everything is connected, we must save our sharks so that we might save ourselves. We simply don't have the privilege of time anymore, nor do they. Every time I swim with sharks, something really special happens for me. It's almost like meditation. It's just the air in my lungs, the water on my skin, and the sharks, and me. It's beautiful. The main reason I swim with sharks is simply because I love them.
On a lonely fishing pontoon in one of the remotest bays on the planet, a unique bond has evolved between a group of simple Indonesian fishermen and the ocean's greatest shark. Every day the fishermen haul nets full of small silver baitfish, known as puri. Most of this they dry in the sun. Those they don't need are discarded. Every day the giant shark queue up to share the catch. What they're not given, the shark will take. Sucking greedily, Each mouthful is a nutritious soup. When pushed out of the way by a competitor, they circle below the bagan before returning for another try. Far from regarding them as a nuisance, the fishermen believe the shark bring luck and feed them morsels to encourage them to stay around. As night falls, the fishermen power up their banks of lights. The whale shark know that the lights attract puri and come to join. Huge shadows emerging from the inky black of the nighttime sea, briefly silhouetted by the bagan lights, before disappearing again into the night on their relentless patrolling. The haul at daybreak shows that puri are not the only catch. In fact, there's a shark in the net whose fins are worth thousands of dollars on the markets of Hong Kong and China. Despite the value of their catch, the Papuan fisherman's dawn priority is not to butcher the shark, but to free it. But how long will they continue doing this? Protection's fragile. No pack of creatures could be more vulnerable. Conditioned to remaining around the bagans, they could be targeted at any time by commercial shark fin. Innocent trust in humans could result in a harpoon, and the cruel sawing off of fins while the sharks still struggle. In a morning's fishing, the giants of Cendrawasih Bay could be no more. Between the island of Lembe and mainland Sulawesi lies the sea's strangest square mile. Emerging from the sea floor rises one of the ocean's most hideous and gruesome predators. A giant segmented worm, the bobbit grows to 3 meters long. The worm lurks just below the surface until a fish passes, and then it strikes. This nocturnal horror has no eyes and no brain, but it's got evil, bear-trap jaws. Another fish is unaware of the gruesome bobbit just behind. First strike, and the worm's powerful pincer jaws have slashed a huge gouge from its side. Appearing stunned, the fish strays back towards the bobbit, which makes no mistake second time, and drags its victim down into its lair. In this strange square mile are mysteries that man has still to unravel, such as the messages of the cuttlefish. Hidden eyes watch every move. Sometimes the only safety lies in invisibility. Others find security in numbers. or among the poisonous tentacles of a host anemone. Male frogfish are attracted to the strong chemical signals that the female emits when she's ready to lay her eggs. Every touch and contact is stimulus to release the tens of thousands of eggs that she's carrying in her distended belly. From its concealment, the hairy frogfish flicks its lure to fish for prey. This predator is a master of camouflage. It's the smaller one that tries its luck, though takes on far more than even its huge mouth can swallow. Against all the odds, another new life emerges into the planet's strangest square mile of ocean. The hatchling flamboyant cuttlefish pushes its way through the soft egg sac. The moment it settles, it starts hunting and feeding. The cycle of life on the Lembe seafloor is complete.
I thought I knew at least what freedom really means. A job that I hate, work every day. I could be wrong. I tried my best to tame the wilderness inside. Every thought not thought out, I pretend to be over. Now I've finally woken up to the beauty of the world through a love song. Through a love song that I heard from the rivers and the birds.
And the winners are Real-Time Shootout. During the month of August, the whole world performed as one huge underwater festival. Photographers participating in the Real-Time Shootout were allowed to shoot underwater images in any natural water resource around the world, including lakes, rivers, oceans, seas, wells, and bathtubs. Well, not bathtubs, but really anywhere else. We begin with the Amateurs category. First prize is a 10-day diving holiday for one person, including dives at the Listenung Island Resort, Papua New Guinea. Second prize is a diving vacation in Seychelles for one person, including hotel accommodation with Bliss Hotel and a 10-dive package with Big Blue Divers. Third prize is a 7-day holiday for one person at the Manta Ray Bay in Yap, including 5 diving days, courtesy of Manta Ray Bay. And the nominees are and the winners are the wide angle category. First prize is a complete Einon strobe system, including 2 Einon Z240 strobes, optical cables and connectors, courtesy of Einon. Second prize is a dive trip to Palau, including 7 nights at the Palacio Hotel and 5 diving days, courtesy of Fish and Fins. Third prize is an $800 shopping allowance for underwater photo products on the Dyron website, courtesy of Dyron. And the nominees are and the winners are the macro and super macro category. First prize is a $2,000 check. Second prize is a complete Einon strobe system, including an S2000 strobe, optical cable and connectors, courtesy of Einon. Third prize is an 8-night full-board diving holiday with 7 diving days for one person at the Loloata Resort, Papua New Guinea, courtesy of the Loloata Island Resort. And the nominees are and the winners are main category, dive destination, 5 best images. The first prize is a $5,000 check. Second prize is a dive trip of up to 10 nights for one person on board the MV Fabrina, Papua New Guinea's premier boutique boat, courtesy of MV Fabrina. Third prize, Adobe Photoshop Lightroom 5, courtesy of Adobe. And the nominees are And the winners are So that's it. Congratulations to all the winners of the third ever World Shootout Underwater Photo Grand Prix. So you think that all we have left now is to say goodbye and see you next year. But the truth is, we've only just begun. Tomorrow, the Festival at Red Sea winning ceremony will be live broadcasted online. October 26th, Saturday evening, 8:30 at GMT+2 on the ElatRedSea.com website. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to seeing you next year on the World Shootout 2014 competition. Till then, take care and dive the world safely. Goodbye, au revoir, arrivederci, mar salam, shalom, bye bye.